Hello everybody, welcome to the Paint the Picture podcast. Today we're here with the one and only Ron Grams out of Maryland, DMV.
Yes sir.
And we're going to get this interview started. So I'm going to start off by asking you a question. What is the last song you added onto your phone?
I think it was, I think it was, I just did it yesterday, so I can't remember. I think it was either that Trippie Redd song, the How You Feel, not How You Feel, the Me Likey song, or it was some like old like Travis song. I forgot that.
Okay.
But yeah, it's one of those.
And if you had like to recommend an artist that's like unheard of that I should check out, who would it be?
It's a lot of them actually. I got a couple in my camp that actually like make music. They're really dope. It's like a collective called Hard Pink. We like all like make music, but I'm like one of the only like rappers in the group. So they all make like different types of music. It's like Gianni and Kyle obviously. That's one of them. It's an R&B singer, Paris Lane. It's a singer, Lazafro. It's a whole bunch of artists. Nate. It's like a whole bunch.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
That
whole collective.
Yeah. So tell me a little about yourself, Ron.
Where should I start?
Let's go a little background. Let's go like childhood.
Well, I grew up like both my parents were there up until I was about in high school, and then split. But after that, I mean, it was pretty calm, just like around different types of people all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know where this music inspiration came from. It didn't come from my parents because like none of them did music, so it's kind of funny. But I used to do sports a lot, so that was like my main focus when I was younger. I used to just do sports, play basketball and football all the time. I was always into music though, but it just was like different waves of like interest, I guess, if that makes sense. Like it would just start as just me listening to it, and then I would just be like, and then I started once I started listening to beats, like the beats that they like would be on, and just focusing on the lyrics and like stuff like that. That's when I started to get more into it.
Yeah.
Just like wanting to do something with it, no matter what it was.
Yeah. How old are you? How old were you when you started?
I want to say fully started, like actually trying to like do something creative with music. Like I was a senior, and I was like senior summer year, at the end of my like I graduated. Yeah. So
like 2 years ago then.
Yeah, it was definitely short.
Wow, that's actually crazy because you've already had like a pretty good amount of success in that small amount of time.
Yeah, I got lucky with the people that I chose to start.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I want to ask you about your about your sports history, but I also want to get into your music. What do you want to go with first?
Either one. I mean, sports, I can tell you a little about that if you want. I used to play AAU and stuff, which is like, it's like, you know how you have like travel?
Okay.
Like basketball? It's like that, but it's times like two, because it's like it's not just in your little like county that you're in, it's like all over the world, so you go all over the world and play basketball for against like national players.
And that would be like playing against like LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, people like that.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy talent you see. But I stopped playing like around 11th grade, 10th grade.
Is there anyone you played against that are in the NBA now?
I think I know. I played against. He's not in the NBA anymore. There's a kid from like Maryland, Akil Carr. He used to play. Like the D League and stuff. He got drafted to Houston, but he played like a couple times. And then there's like people like that are in college right now. Because everybody that I play against is like in college now.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So mostly college.
Yeah. Do you have a team that you root for?
Oh, college?
Yeah.
It was Syracuse, but they've been shunned basically because of what happened the past couple of years. So I just been watching.
And what about the NBA level?
I like LeBron.
Okay.
Can't say Cavs, I guess, but
so
way too much.
You're gonna be a Lakers fan then?
Right. Hopefully, I mean, I was against it at first, like him leaving, but it's just like you look at what he's done and what the team, like the overall like team and just camp has been doing. Like they didn't help him at all. So
it's really sad.
Like, you know what? It's just like whatever.
Like he single-handedly took down every single team in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But I mean, I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, if he goes there, it would definitely be dope. I mean, Colin Sexton is a great player as well. So I mean, he could do well staying as well, but he still is going to need some extra pieces as well, no matter what, because he's getting older anyway.
Okay, so let's take a little dive into your music. So you just dropped Tesla like 10 days ago.
Yeah.
And Whoa came out this past month as well. Mm-hmm. So are you doing like a new schedule, or you drop like new music every 2 weeks or something, or?
I'm trying to drop more just to like be more consistent, because I know it's been a long time since I dropped music, just because I had to restart and just like refresh everything.
Yeah.
I just had to honestly just elevate, honestly.
Okay.
With my music, so I'm probably gonna be dropping more soon.
And these two tracks actually are like a lot different than your other tracks, especially like not even by sound, but also the artwork is like a different change of theme.
Yeah.
It's
Basquiat. A lot of people probably have used it, but it's like a constant thing. Vibe. Just wanted to use it.
Because I know your past tracks that you've done, they've all had the same theme artwork wise and everything.
Back then, definitely it was. I was just using 8-bit, trying to use 8-bit, just 8-bit the whole way.
Did you make all the artwork yourself?
Most of that I did. So it's definitely just like me trying to figure out some type of way, some type of like direction I wanted to go with the vibe, I guess, but I don't know. It's better when you have people around you to help you out.
Yeah, especially people who actually pursue the artwork side of things.
Yeah, exactly. Looks way different. Definitely looks different.
So do you have any, I know you mentioned you plan to drop singles within the next couple of weeks, but any projects in the works too, or?
Yeah, definitely. I've just been working on music, honestly. I have a lot of stuff in the works. Like, I met a lot of like producers and stuff, and just been like working with a lot of people. I normally only work with 2 producers, but I've been working with a lot of different ones recently. So I have a lot of different type of music out, and I'll definitely have a project coming soon. Just been working on like both separate things, I guess.
Yeah. And you were in LA for a month too, so did that help your sound musically?
Yeah, I've been there more than I've been home. It was crazy.
Yeah, wow.
It's weird, but I mean, it's definitely like a new scene is always good when you do something creative, because it can always give you a different outlook on stuff and give you a new inspiration or like vibe for music. And when I went out there, it changed my whole it just changed my sound naturally. Yeah. I don't know, it just didn't feel forced at all.
Yeah,
it just changed a lot. So I definitely have a lot of different music. Plus, I've been just experimenting with different stuff, because I don't want to be stuck in one box.
Yeah,
I just want to do whatever I'm capable of doing.
And what do you think about LA? I mean, some people, they aren't a fan of it at all. They're more into their own little hometown situation. But what do you think about LA?
Um, I definitely wanna like. I definitely wanna like. I'm not explaining. I definitely wanna like support my hometown and like. I don't know. I definitely want to represent that I'm here. From here, it's just like this like just state is. They don't. This is funny. This like you have Atlanta, you have New York, New York is kind of like the same thing now, but Atlanta and like who else? Like the cities that just like they are really supportive of artists.
Yeah.
So just whoever is making music, they're like pushing them out as soon as they can.
Yeah. Here
it's totally different. Like people here don't really support you until you start like popping, and then they're like, oh okay, it's cool.
Yeah.
Like it's like okay. So it's kind of like it's bittersweet here, definitely.
So would you say that most of your fan base is based outside of Maryland?
Definitely, for sure. But now it's definitely more. I definitely have a lot more supporters here than I did last year. I can say that much. Definitely.
Do you ever walk around town and see people like, and they, oh shoot, that's like you, like they recognize you?
Yeah, people, not and also just people like that I used to go to school with that I didn't talk to in like years. And just like, oh, I see you doing this and music stuff, blah blah blah. First, like, I think the first time I ever like encountered an actual fan was like at Kings Dominion. I was like at Kings Dominion and somebody walked up to me, and that was so weird because I was like, in my head I'm just like, bro, I'm not shit. Like, it's like, hey, that's crazy. It's just cool.
So, what made you decide to use the name Ron Grams? Is that your actual name, or is that?
My name's Aaron, so I use the beginning of Ron.
Okay.
Well, the beginning, I use that name, just cut it to Ron because people used to call me that. Yeah. And then Grams, we were like, my original name was actually Sue Generous, and that's what is a rapper out named.
Yeah.
So I can't use it. So I just changed it, but the Grams part, honestly, is just. It's like a lot of meanings, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I don't have a particular meaning of it. It just felt right when I came up with the name. It was gonna be. I think it was gonna be. I forgot what it was gonna be. I had another name I was gonna use, but I forgot. It was just like basically me. I just wanted to change my name. I just wanted to make it. I don't know. More like appeasable to the ear, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's funny because now it's like a rapper named Sue Generous. He's fired, by the way.
I know. I thought that was crazy. Like that, if you had the same name as him, like what are the odds?
Yeah, and I met him too at Adam 22's little his store because he had like a party there, and I was like, oh, yo, my name used to be that. It was pretty funny.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. Yeah. No, shout out to him though. He's dope.
So is your daily routine, you just like you get up, start making some beats, and start trying to make music?
I've been going to the gym and shit now too. So I'll wake up like I guess eat something, go to the gym, and come back, and then that's like when my day will like start. I'll either like work on beats, go through my emails, and like listen to beats, try to like just try and like feel stuff out. I'm not at my other house. My other house, I have my studio and stuff.
Okay.
In my house, so I normally would like go in there and just just vibe out. I took a break for a little bit because I came back. I just been like trying to like reset, I guess, because it was like 3 months straight of just music. I just wanted to relax for a little bit and then slowly get back into it. So I just been chilling.
And do you have any like sort of like rituals in a way, like when you need to get into like the writing mood?
Most of my writing I do on like in the studio, like while I'm there, because not 8-9 times out of 10 when I make a song it's either well, not now, but it will be produced by Kojo or Nikki. So it will be in like the studio. It will be in the studio, so they would make it like on the spot. So I would just write like right there. Like it just goes about the beat, honestly. If I like the beat, I'm gonna write to it. If I don't like the beat, it's just gonna be really hard for me to write to it. So that's like, and then like when I record, I don't have no lights on. That's like weird, but I just like to keep it like dim, really dim.
Yeah.
Like pitch black in the booth.
Okay.
It's just like it's better. It's like peaceful.
Yeah. It gets you into the vibe.
Yeah.
So, what would you say is your biggest influence, artistically?
Probably Kanye West, definitely.
Yeah.
And then now the new age, probably Travis Scott for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
What did you think about Ye?
He's just like, I don't know. I just like how he's just real with himself. He's just real, and he's just like, he's not scared to say what he thinks. Sometimes, I mean, that's always how it is. Sometimes it's gonna be wild, but I mean, if you're truthful, nobody has to worry about you lying.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you there.
He's artistic though. Yeah, he's really like early Ye for sure.
Mm-hmm. So would you say that the artist, like, if you could choose one person to work with, it'd probably be Travis Scott right now then?
For sure. If not him, then probably Uzi. Uzi is fire. Yeah, it's a lot. But Travis definitely he's definitely came a long way. Sure, because he used to be like, it's crazy because he used to open up for a lot of people, and now it's like, he's like way bigger now. It's crazy seeing him on the mainstream form, because I used to listen to him like before he was like mainstream, so it's like funny seeing him like mainstream and like all like huge. It's amazing.
And like, as an artist like yourself, it must be like inspiring to see that happen, because you're like, okay, that could actually happen for me as well, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And have you been doing any live shows lately?
I did a couple, but I have one in Tampa Bay. Do you hear me?
Oh, okay, sick.
Like August, I have one with Young Simi.
Dope.
Yeah, so that'd be pretty decent. But I just been chilling. Now I'm gonna wait until probably I drop a little bit more music, and then I'll probably start doing more shows, more.
So how old were you when you did your first show?
I actually posted a video on my Twitter the other day. I retweeted one. It was a video of me. That was like my first show. It was like 2015, 2016, I think.
Wow.
Or was it? It was when the black Pirate Black 350s came out.
Okay.
It was whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like my first show. It was in Maryland. It was in this little like art shop.
Yeah.
And like an open mic. It was pretty cool. That was my first show.
And from there till now, do you see like a lot of growth in your music, your sound, and everything?
Definitely, for sure. It's just a lot. It's just, I don't know. When I first started, it was just me making music, just that I liked hearing. So now it's like, it's just like, and I didn't really know my sound fully, so I was just like trying stuff out just to see what I could do. That's what I was doing in the beginning of LA, but I like sort of found my sound. So it's just like, now I know I'm just in the same pocket. So now I know like what I want to do. Now it's more like an album, like project wise, it's more like personal, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gonna have stuff that makes sense, like to my life, not just turn up stuff. You know?
Yeah. And do you have a lot of tracks already done for that project?
I would say I have maybe like, I don't even know if they would be for the project. I do have a lot of music, but I don't know if a lot of it will be on the project.
Yeah.
I want to try and put at least. I was gonna try and like make 2 of them. I don't know, like different, or just one with different sounds. Different types of songs on it. So I probably would just end up doing that, honestly.
Kind of like
what. Have a couple.
That's kind of like what Drake is supposedly going to be doing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you really into the whole sneaker side of things?
Yeah.
You a big sneakerhead?
Yeah. Yes, definitely. Definitely.
So, what's your most coveted pair of shoes that you own?
probably my favorite pair right now that I have is my I forgot what they call it. That's crazy. It's supposed to be a sneaker. It's supposed to know. It's oh yeah, and I know. They're all white, but they have green they're fours. So they have it's white, and then it's green on like certain parts of the shoe. It's not
okay.
Like green on certain parts. That's my favorite shoe that I have right now.
Yeah.
And I also just got a Cactus Jacks. So
what do you think about those off-white Air Maxes that dropped like a couple months ago?
Yeah, they're fire as well. I have the ones.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Dang.
The first ones, yeah, I got lucky with those.
Then how did you get it? You just got it from the drop, or?
Yeah, my friend Darian, like he works at he's a shoe person.
Okay.
Wears, like every shoe.
That's awesome.
So I get them from him.
Yeah.
So he's a plug. And if he doesn't have them, then my friend Ray has them. He has like a store out here now.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yes. See, I've just been keeping my eyes on those Air Maxes just because like they're like the cheapest ones available, and they're still like fire, you know? Like, oh,
yeah, they are. Shoot. Yeah, definitely would look online. Like, you can always find them. It's just, if you do a little bit of digging, you can find them for a good, decent price.
Yeah.
It's just, there's always crazy prices in the beginning. You just gotta wait it out.
Yeah. And especially, like, the hardest part, too, is figuring out if they're real or not when you buy it online.
Yeah. It's always I've definitely tried and failed many a times.
Yeah.
Doing that.
If it's too good to be true, it's too good to be true. If it's too cheap.
I had a hard time believing that when I was younger.
I was like, dude, $150 for these Yeezys? I gotta get them. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, man. It's funny.
How much pairs of shoes do you have?
I'd probably say about 40, 45 pairs.
Damn.
Yeah, it's a lot.
See, for me, I don't own probably only maybe 15 pairs, maybe 10. The hardest part for me is like I have all these pairs of shoes, but I want to make sure I wear each and every one of them as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But then I end up liking one more than all the rest, and I wear those every day. So I feel like I'm not giving enough love to the other shoes. It's like they're just shoes; it doesn't matter. But like I'm like getting in my head.
Yeah, I've been wearing Vans too. A lot. I like wearing them for sure.
They're just easy, you know, because you don't need to worry about anything about it. Like the price wise is amazing, so it's like you don't need to care about having to clean it every day.
Nope, and they look good when they're dirty sometimes.
Yeah, they do. It looks like the aesthetic of having it dirty for sure.
Yeah.
So by the end of it, I mean, I guess it's already July pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But so where do you want to be, or what do you want to accomplish by 2018? What are your goals?
By
the end
I
of
just want to grow a bigger fan base.
Yeah.
I want to have a bigger fan base. I want to grow my presence on like social media and just this fan growth and just like I don't know, just growth in general. I just want to have a lot more growth by the end of this year. I don't want to say I want to be like huge because I mean I know that's I'm realistic with myself.
Yeah,
so
that's good.
Like, I'm not gonna like oversell myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to be like in a great position in my head, I guess.
Yeah.
I just want to be up. I don't know. I mean, I just want to be like more well known, I guess, as an artist. Just making progress for sure. Definitely. I feel like when I first started, like I didn't have presence really on social media, so it was like people were just like, "Oh, who's this?
Yeah,
he's a dope artist.
Yeah.
Like, who is he?" So it's like now I'm just like trying to build that up. So now it's like, because you know you can't. You can become a fan of somebody you don't really know, but if you don't know them, it's like harder for you to like not attach, but like
to like stay into them.
Yeah, stay as a fan because it's like oh now you see him do stuff and it's like now like influence comes in or this or that.
And is that where you'd say like music videos play a big part in that?
Yeah, for sure. I would definitely have more music videos coming like really soon. Mm-hmm. So I definitely have more of that. I don't like my first one. That was like
It has a good amount of views though.
I hated that one. It's alright. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I did not like that video. It's just like, it was my first video, so it was just like real awkward. And I didn't have people around me. I felt like I should have had people around me in that video. But it's alright. I mean, trial and error.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright. It's all good.
And so I think something interesting that happens with a lot of artists is like their fan base on Spotify is a lot different than the people on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
And like getting a fan base on Spotify is crazy because a lot of it's just random by getting playlisted and whatnot, right? Mm-hmm. So what would you say really helped you grow your fan base on Spotify compared to SoundCloud?
Recently I've got like pretty lucky with like these like pages have been posting like memes of my songs, and it's pretty cool. So that has definitely been helping
memes.
My Spotify. Sure. Yeah, like
really
crazy videos. Like it's just funny. It's hilarious.
Were they doing it too well?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's so funny.
Yeah. Wells definitely did a lot through that. It's really dope. I like stuff like that because I'm like a funny person, so I love like memes and stuff like that. But I don't want to get too caught in that because it's like once you get caught in memes, it's like then you're a meme rapper.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a meme rapper, so I just thank you. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Just creating connections is important as well.
Yeah.
I'd say that's like definitely top 5 priority of artists.
What would you say? Like, if you wanted to say anything to your fans directly, what would you want to tell them?
Just be yourself. Don't worry about what people are like saying. Don't worry about negativity in this world because it's so much. You know yourself better than anybody, so it's like just do what you feel is like gonna make you happy.
Yeah.
Don't worry about other people like that. Just like be yourself. That's like really important to be yourself. Because now it's like, and especially just being in LA is like, that's like overwhelming. It's like, I don't even like, I don't know. It's overwhelming there. It's like Instagram basically.
It's definitely the downside. The downside of it all. Yeah.
It's just like that definitely has like became more important to me recently.
Just being yourself.
Yeah, because people out there are just not their self.
Yeah, it's like everything they do is just for the likes, Yeah,
like it's pretty funny.
Yeah,
but no, I would just say that for sure.
Well, dude, it was really great talking to you. I know we were trying to connect for a while now, right?
Yeah.
Months, like actual months.
Always some shit popping up.
Always something popping up. Yeah.
Literally. Oh my gosh.
But dude, next time you're in LA, definitely hit me up and we'll make sure we get an actual like interview set up.
Sure.
So we can vibe off each other. I think in person is always so much more like conversational, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Well,
definitely.
What do you have planned for the rest of the day?
Probably just gonna chill. I'll probably watch a little bit of if there's any games on today, I'll probably watch a couple of games. But
yeah.
Other than that, I'm just gonna chill. Probably FaceTime my producer.
Nice.
I'm bluffing. I'll send me beats too.
Well, dude, have a great day. I'll probably have the interview up Friday. So.
Okay, for sure.
Thanks for having here on the Paint the Picture podcast. Everyone, Ron Grams, Maryland DMV rapper.
Sir, thank you for having me.
Yeah, and I look forward to hearing what you got coming up in the projects or projects, depending on what you want to do with it all.
Big fire on the way.
Yeah.
All right,
Cheers, man. Have a great day, bro.
You too, bro.